Okay, disassembling Fesley. Do my paint job on, so just marking everything out, getting everything out. I'll show you what I'm going to print up here inside. Okay, here's my pattern for the dots on my guitar. And so I bring this over to my, I guess my decal cutter outer. And so I use a low adhesive vinyl, so I can just lay out these patterns on the guitar. I can do inverted colors or whatever, and then just peel away what you want to paint and go from there. So the dots are loaded into this guy, go through tube-wise, and now it's just cutting the dots off while I lay it on the guitar. Use it for my template for painting. I was using the laptop and even Bluetooth for that machine over there. So here's my dot pattern. You gotta go through and remove stuff you don't want, which is the longest process. So, showing you guys, you get one of these things to help you out. It's still a little bit of work, but it makes it way easier than freehanding all this stuff. Okay, I get this laid out. I got my set won't let me print out this big, so I'm cutting in. I got to patch in, so it's a little bit of work, but it's going all right. As you can see, the decal's down. The paint mask is down. Okay, you're ready to shoot these in that color. So it's all taped off, ready to shoot. We'll put it outside and shoot her up. Time to spray it in my spray rack here. Bike racks come in handy. So we'll get this going here. One thing I always kind of do too, I mean, it's pretty warm out today just to make sure, but I always get some hot water and just put the cans in them. Seems to help. It's been about an hour since I shot the orange on here, and I'm gonna start peeling up. If I wait too long, the paint it seems like it gets brittle. Wait too soon, it's too goopy. So, you know, just touch it and feel. I had it out in the sun drying, so it's been about an hour, so it's peeling up pretty good right now. So let's see what this turns out to be looking like. You can see right here, the line. Well, it's peeled off, came out pretty good. So I'm gonna add this other feature in a little bit. I gotta let this dry for a day or two. Do a little color sanding. And add by other, I'm doing these other stripes coming down into this thing. So today, so far so good. I gotta make these stripes and get them cut out on my die cutter. So what I'm gonna do, I traced my guitar here, and then I'm gonna use the tubes to lay out my lines on my pencil, and then I'll scan this in the computer, and then I can project it onto my decal maker. So it'll give me my pattern that I can paint. Okay, I shot the 2K clear matte finish on this one. That's a little more difficult. I had a little thing, I got cottonwood trees behind me in a little creek. So sometimes they blow up there, otherwise it's alright. I've never done this matte finish before, so I know you can't polish it afterwards, so hopefully nothing else gets stuck in there, but this stuff dries pretty quick. So, and I forego the stripes. I didn't put any stripes on this. It's just, I laid out some decals and tried it and it doesn't look right, so I just left the guitar like that. So it's just a little one-step decal paint and remove. So here's the paint I used to clear it, clear matte. One thing too on these nozzles you can turn them side to side. So one thing, press that thing in really good and do a test spray for a little bit before you start spraying your guitar. Last can, it flew out of there. And I couldn't get it to stay. I actually had to super glue it. So anyway, this can worked out perfect. So love this stuff. Just wear a mask. Danger, danger. Okay, today is a reassemble day, so we're going to get started on this guy. One thing, I used a 2K matte finish. It doesn't cover as thick as their clear finish. So what I did was, there was a few spots on my decal. I had a, so you can see them through, but it's not thick. You know, I painted them black and try to, but it just doesn't cover up as well. Finish feels good, but you know, I wanted to keep this matte, so I got to live with that. So anyway, just some tips. Okay, last thing is this guy. Got the wires out here already, so we'll just solder that up real quick. Put the stock wire in, change the pickup out to a Fluor 8.7. It's not a ceramic. On Eco 5, 8.7. And their pickups are actually pretty good sounding. Actually, the stock ones ain't bad either. I just wanted to change it up from my other guitar. I used a little WD-40 hose. I just cut the wire. This little, you know, from like G down. Makes it a lot easier to poke it through here. You don't get hung up. Time to measure these pickups. And if you're worried about your tremolo springs rattling, I found it easier just to put a piece of foam underneath them. Works just like stuffing them or whatever. I haven't had many problems. They come out as to say, so the Fluor, however you're saying, in my bridge is 8.5, 8.6, 8.6, middle one, the single coil, 5.5, and then the top one should be the same. Yeah, 5.5. So that's what we got now. I think the original pickups that come ceramics are more like 15, but I'm kind of liking the low output pickups. Okay, little sound test on my Fesley guitar, painted up. I went with satin, and I got it's an 8.7 Fluor pickup in this one. The stock ones are ceramic; they're a little higher, 15 something. But going ahead and just let's hear what this sounds like. It's going through my PV Ultra. I'm actually, I'll give you. There's a new pedal I just picked up, a VSN metal pedal. It's not too bad. It's a little shrilly on top, but you know you can graphic equalize that out, and it don't sound too bad. And this is the Black Star metal. Okay, that's the little sound sample on this. These Fesleys are, God, you can't, especially, I got this one for like 80 something dollars shipped to my house from Temu, but I think those days are over with the new tariffs, but that's okay. Rock on, America. Later. Bye.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.